Good afternoon, this is Dan with Dan's Everything Outdoors, and today I'm out at the lake enjoying some sunshine here, and I thought I'd show you something I picked up down in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We were with family and we're down at DollyWood. They have these one row at the park where it's craftsmanship and things like that, so there's candles and there's neat signs and things like that. But I ran across a leather shop that had these really great belts that they made there at the shop, and they also had a bunch of leather hats. And the leather hats, many of them were popular brands, and I was considering getting one. They were a little bit more for those hats. Then they had these little bit of a cheaper hat there, and I couldn't quite figure out if these were, where these were coming from, what brand they were. I couldn't find a brand on them or anything like that, because they weren't a main brand you might be able to pick up on the internet, or some craftsman you've heard of before that makes leather hats. And then I looked at the top, and the top had this, right here, it wasn't rolled over like I normally would see a hat, and that, in the first part, that kind of turned me off a little bit, because I kind of been used to seeing it rolled in and stitched on the inside, but that wasn't the case with this hat. So, but I really liked it. I liked it more than it seemed like a better quality hat. It was a little bit thicker. The leather was thicker. It was a very nice feel, like an oil feel, or not slight of wax, but a nice oil feel to it, and very comfortable, and it fit and looked better than the other hats. So as I sat there, kind of for a while, I went there and I actually came back later again, and I just couldn't get this hat out of my mind, because I wanted to buy the name brand I was familiar with, but something about this hat, I just really liked the way it looked. So I started talking with the people that work there, and this is actually handcrafted at DollyWood. So this is in DollyWood, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. If you've ever been there, I was thinking it was going to be some little cheesy amusement park, but it was really nice, and the roller coasters were fantastic. And I've been to a lot of amusement parks, and I have to say it was a real pleasure to go there. It wasn't, as far as old time, it wasn't a Silver Dollar City that I really liked out in Missouri, but it was a really nice, and the roller coasters were fantastic. But they had these hats there, and I started talking to the guys and said, why are the hats crafted in such a manner? And he mentioned that really their sewing machine only doesn't allow them to go on and sew on the inside. They just have these basic tools, and they get this rawhide in, and that's how they make their belts. So this is handcrafted and made and stitched and everything right there by their people that work at DollyWood. And so the hat's great. It's got a great thickness to it. It just looks fantastic. So this is going to be my alternate to the Dan's Everything Outdoors hat. I've got another leather hat at home. It's a little bit tighter. This one is going to be the leather hat that I probably wear a little bit more in the wintertime. I think it fits me. I think it fits me great. I think it looks great. It's nice and warm, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. So I thought, just because I picked it up, I would share with you the hat. And somebody were ever looking, why does it look like that on the top side? Then that's why. And I like to buy unique things. So when I found out that they actually do make it there at DollyWood, I thought, you know what? I'd rather have something I kind of remember. It's a little more unique than just buying a different high quality hat from a manufacturer I've never met or know. And it kind of reminds me, every time I look at it, it's going to remind me of my experience down there when I was down in Tennessee with my family and all the good times we had. So thanks for watching, and enjoyed sharing this with you, and go out and enjoy everything outdoors. Thanks.